Hey, what's going on? I'm Devin,
I'm Jeff.
and we are Basic Bros Reaction. Hey, what's going on? It is Basic Bros Reactions here, and today we are doing a reaction to Twice's latest Japanese release, Fanfare. And so it's been a while since we've done a reaction to one of Twice's Japanese releases. I think we've only done actually to one of the releases, and they've done quite a few. But it was kind of weird because I was just like, they just released this Japanese release, but I feel like they just did their stuff for more and more. So I'm like, dang, when are these girls gonna get a break?
I know, right? Yeah. I guess they had a lot of time in quarantine to prepare.
Yeah. So we're just really excited because we love Twice, and any content we can get from them, we'll take it. And it's always interesting to see when the K-pop idols and groups, when they release actual Japanese singles and the sounds and how it's different but still kind of the same, and how they adapt to that market and everything. And so we'll be excited to kind of check it out because we've become pretty big fans of Twice as well throughout this channel, and just doing constant reactions to them and whatnot. And so
I think every time a Japanese single drops, and I'm like, oh, is it gonna sound like an anime song, or or like a video like from like a game that I used to play? Like one of the most memorable ones would be like from Kingdom Hearts, Yuchane Haru, Simple and Clean, if you guys know. Shout out, like that's what I always like. I always think I want to hear like Japanese, especially girl groups, or girl singers. Reminds me more of like anime songs, or the songs in these game intros that I used to play. So I'm excited. Maybe it'll bring flashbacks.
So we will get into this reaction in 3, 2, 1.
Oh wow.
Right into it.
I love the beat already. It's like building up.
I love that purple hair.
Butterfly.
Would you say this is giving you a slight retro look with their clothing? Or what would you say about their styling?
Let me see. I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure what kind of outfit that is, honestly.
Ooh, I love that. This is really like cute. This reminds me of kind of like older Twice. Like their stuff was kind of cute, but like a more mature, like
They do look more mature now. These butterflies are in like a lot of these music videos now.
I love that. Yeah.
It's like cheerleading type of dancing.
That reminds me of like the ending of like music shows at the end when they like do the confetti and everything.
I didn't even notice that people in saxophones on that. There's a lot of them. I really like the intro to that song, but then at the same time, like, I feel like throughout the rest of the song, you probably hate me for saying, but throughout the rest of the song, like, I felt like it was just like too much. Like, it was like it maintained that high energy where my mind, I felt like I just couldn't keep up. Like, I don't know. Do you?
No, I feel the same way.
Okay, because I was like, I was scared.
Because even though I'm a big Twice fan, I can still subjectively look at stuff, and it kind of felt like it was like on a 10, and then it just stayed there. It maybe came down to like a 9, but it didn't like have any peaks and valleys. It just stayed super intense.
That same level. We're just talking about another, Sumi's like, a song that just kind of stays on the same level, and this is definitely like a high energy song, like all the way through. I think I would be okay with that, but the thing is, like, I think like maybe, I don't know, it's like the brass instrumentals in the back, like in the background, the backtrack, that it just kind of like after listening too much, I started getting like my head started to hurt a little bit. Maybe because I'm getting old. I don't know. I'm getting old, but no, I think it's just maybe the brass instrumentals. If it's high energy and maybe it was a different type of high energy song, I could keep up with, but I think maybe that was a little bit too much for me to handle.
And I just think in general, there just need to be peaks and valleys regardless, because we were talking about the other one where it felt a little too low the whole time, and there wasn't any really kind of change in the sound. This one's the same thing. It was just high energy and it was go. And at first I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. We're going right into it. And then I thought it would like drop down, but it kind of like never really dropped down to like go back up. It just kind of stayed, which was it was a lot to take in. And so it kind of didn't make the song as memorable as it could, because it was just all started to just kind of, it all started to blend together. Like even when they did like their raps and stuff, because a lot of times when they did the raps, they would kind of change the beat a little bit. I couldn't really tell. And like I said, I couldn't really tell like the big beat change or anything like that to really appreciate the differentiate.
I felt like I could barely hear the rap because the instrumentals were like so loud, and I feel like at one point in the video I was just like trying to control my face. I was kind of like, oh my god, my head is hurting, but I mean, I really liked, it's very impressive that they can keep that high energy throughout the rest of the song. So I'm really interested to see them during a live performance, because that's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I think for me, like watching that video, it was kind of overwhelming to me. Like I was kind of overwhelming, and I feel like like what you said before with the rapping, I felt like it kind of took away from it, because like it really didn't highlight anything like. And I felt like it didn't highlight the individual members as much, because the backtrack was maybe too much the entire time. But I liked, when it first started out, I was like so excited. I was like, oh wow, I already like this beat. And by the end of it, I was like, I'm kind of tired of this beat. I got a headache, so. But I mean, it's like everyone has their own flavor, and like maybe that's the thing. They've been resting during quarantine, so now they're just like out with all this energy. So yeah.
But they looked incredible. And from what I could kind of hear, they sounded great. But I think it really likes like their like cheer formations. Their formations were really on point. They have really, like I said, they've really stepped up not only their choreography, but it seems like the difficulty of their choreography. and like the levels and everything. And I think it's cool because they are a group that has so many members that they can really play around with the levels a lot, and it really feels like they're really utilizing that a lot more compared to when they first started. And so it's just really, like I said, once again, it's really cool to see the evolution of them. Not only vocally, not only with the rapping, but like with their dancing and whatnot. And we do realize that this is Japanese, so maybe that
vibe is
kind of
geared towards the Japanese market.
And maybe that's but like for me, it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, I think it's just, I couldn't keep up with that energy level. I'm more like cold, low key, and that was too high key for me. So what would you rate it?
Okay, what would I rate this? Okay, so this is twice, but I have to be true. I'm gonna give it 7.6. I'm sorry. I know I am a big Twice fan, and it hurts me a little bit to say that, but at the same time, that just didn't really do it for me.
I think I'm giving it a 6.5 because then I think it just really was not my cup of tea. Like I just kind of got a headache after watching it. So I think that they did it very well. It was very high energy and they did that part well, but it just wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I'd say 6.5. Sorry.
Okay.
So I guess let us know what you guys thought below. Especially, all the onces out there. Onces, right?
Yes.
Okay. All the onces out there, definitely let us know. Because it's definitely, I feel like different than what they've done before. So let us know if you're like on board, if you're happy that they did that, but ready to see the next thing. But yeah.
And let us know too if maybe there's another Japanese release that we should check out that maybe you'd be like, hey, you guys definitely like this one or something. Or if you guys know of, because I don't know if they've done a live performance, but maybe if we saw like a live performance and all the dancing and stuff, that might help bump it up. So like let us know down in the comments if there's like a really cool live performance of it or anything like that.
Yeah, and don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button and then ding the bell so you don't miss any notifications from us. And thanks again for tuning to Basic First Reaction.